You say, and I don't say this often to other men on the show. Great hair.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Doesn't come up a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, really.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from you. You are the king of hair. You are the only remaining pompadour.
Katt Williams is one of the most brilliant and outspoken comedians of his generation. From his sharp comedic timing to his bold takes on society, he has earned a loyal fan base and a reputation as one of the most fearless voices in comedy. But his journey hasn't been easy. His career has seen incredible highs and dramatic lows. So how did Katt Williams go from a struggling comedian to a true comedy legend? Let's break it all. Early life. The making of a comedy genius, Katt Williams. Born Micah Sierra Williams on September 2nd, 1971 in Cincinnati, Ohio, was no ordinary child. From an early age, he showed exceptional intelligence, excelling in school and proving himself as a gifted student. However, traditional education wasn't enough to hold his interest. Even as a kid, Katt had a natural ability to observe the world differently, picking up on life's absurdities and finding humor in everyday situations. Despite his academic abilities, Katt made a bold decision as a teenager. He left home to chase his dreams. This meant living on the streets at times, experiencing homelessness, and taking odd jobs just to survive. While most people would have given up under such circumstances, Katt turned his struggles into fuel for his ambition. During this time, he developed his quick wit and street smarts, which would later become the foundation of his comedic style. Unlike many comedians who build their material in structured environments, Katt's humor was shaped by real-life experiences, hardships, hustles, and the unfiltered truth of everyday struggles. His journey from a brilliant but rebellious young man to a comedy icon was far from easy. But even in his toughest moments, Katt never lost his sense of humor, and that's what ultimately made him unstoppable. Breaking into comedy, from local clubs to national recognition, Katt Williams' first steps into comedy weren't glamorous. He didn't have connections, money, or a clear path to success. But what he did have was raw talent and a fearless attitude. He started performing in small clubs and open mic nights, delivering sharp, unfiltered jokes that set him apart from the crowd. In the 1990s, he made his way to Los Angeles, the mecca of stand-up comedy. There, he became a regular at famous comedy venues like the Improv, the Comedy Store, and the Ice House. It didn't take long for audiences to notice that Katt had something special: his energy, his unapologetic storytelling, and his ability to turn even the darkest realities into hilarious moments. His big break came when he landed a spot on BET's Comic View in the early 2000s. The show was a launching pad for many black comedians, and Katt quickly became a fan favorite. His performances on Comic View showcased his ability to blend humor with social commentary, making audiences both laugh and think. While other comedians played it safe, Katt went all in, talking about race, class struggles, relationships, and politics with a confidence that was impossible to ignore. This willingness to speak the truth, no matter the consequences, would become one of his defining traits as a comedian. The Pimp Chronicles, the special that changed everything. If there was one moment that transformed Katt Williams from a rising comedian to a global superstar, it was the release of his 2006 stand-up special, Katt Williams' Pimp Chronicles. Part first. This wasn't just a comedy special, it was a cultural event. Dressed in his now iconic green velvet suit, Katt delivered one of the most quotable stand-up performances in history. His high-energy style, hilarious storytelling, and ability to mix street wisdom with sharp social commentary made it an instant classic. He tackled topics like racism, relationships, and survival in America, all while keeping the audience laughing non-stop. One of the most famous lines from the special, "This shit right here now, this shit right here," became a viral catchphrase, cementing Katt's place in pop culture. But what really made Pimp Chronicles special was its authenticity. Katt wasn't just telling jokes, he was sharing his life, his struggles, and his unfiltered perspective on the world. The special was a massive success, turning Katt into a household name. Suddenly, he wasn't just a comedian, he was a cultural icon, a voice for those who felt overlooked, and a master of turning pain into laughter. Hollywood success, movies, TV, and mainstream fame. After the massive success of Pimp Chronicles, Hollywood quickly took notice of Katt Williams. He wasn't just a talented stand-up comedian, he was a natural performer with the ability to steal every scene he was in. His most famous early role came in Friday After Next, 2002, where he played Money Mike, a hilarious, fast-talking pimp. Even though it was a supporting role, Katt's performance was so memorable that he became one of the most talked-about parts of the movie. His ability to mix comedy with an exaggerated yet believable character made him an instant favorite among fans. From there, he started landing bigger roles in both movies and television. Some of his most notable appearances include Norbit, 2007, where he starred alongside Eddie Murphy; First Sunday, 2008, with Ice Cube and Tracy Morgan; The Boondocks, 2005 to 2010, where he voiced the unforgettable character, a pimp, named Slickback. These roles showcased Katt's versatility. Not only could he dominate the stage as a stand-up comedian, but he could also bring characters to life with his unique comedic style. His TV appearances, movie roles, and continued stand-up success made Katt Williams one of the most sought-after comedians in Hollywood. But while mainstream fame brought new opportunities, it also came with new challenges, and Katt's journey was about to take a dramatic turn. Controversies and legal battles. The downfall begins. Despite his immense success, Katt Williams's career has been shadowed by legal troubles, public disputes, and controversial incidents. His raw and unfiltered style didn't just make him a fan favorite, it also made him a target in the industry. Over the years, Katt has been arrested multiple times for incidents ranging from assault and disorderly conduct to weapons charges. Some of his most notable legal troubles include altercations with fans, physical confrontations, and bizarre incidents like his 2016 fight with a teenager, which went viral. Katt's behavior has often been described as erratic, with reports of him walking off stage mid-performance, lashing out at interviewers, and publicly feuding with other celebrities. This led many to question whether he was struggling with mental health issues or substance abuse, while others believed he was simply being unfairly targeted. One of the most shocking moments in his career came in 2012, when he announced he was quitting stand-up comedy due to frustration with the industry and his ongoing legal troubles. Many thought it was the end of his career, but Katt Williams has always been a fighter. Despite these setbacks, he refused to stay silent and continued to push forward, determined to reclaim his spot as one of the greatest comedians of all time. The return to comedy. Why Katt Williams never gave up. After years of legal troubles, public disputes, and a brief exit from comedy, Katt Williams made a massive comeback. Despite announcing his retirement in 2012, he quickly realized that comedy was his true calling, and he couldn't stay away for long. His return to stand-up was met with excitement from fans, and he proved that he still had the ability to captivate audiences. In 2018, he released his Netflix special, Great America, which was a turning point in his career. In the special, Katt didn't shy away from addressing his past controversies, struggles with Hollywood, and legal battles, making the show both hilarious and deeply personal. Beyond stand-up, Katt also returned to acting, landing roles in popular projects like the TV show Atlanta, where he won an Emmy Award for his performance. His acting chops had always been strong, but this role further proved his ability to blend comedy with serious, dramatic acting. Katt's comeback was a reminder of his resilience. Many entertainers crumble under pressure, but Katt used his hardships as fuel to power his return. His ability to bounce back showed why he remains one of the most respected and admired comedians in the industry. Katt Williams versus Hollywood, the conspiracy theories. One of the most controversial aspects of Katt Williams' career is his ongoing battle with Hollywood. Over the years, he has spoken out against the entertainment industry, claiming that powerful people have tried to silence him. Katt has suggested that his legal troubles and negative media coverage are not just coincidences, but rather part of a bigger plan to bring him down. He has publicly accused Hollywood executives of attempting to control black entertainers, forcing them to conform to certain expectations in order to remain successful. He even called out other celebrities, suggesting that some comedians and actors sell out to stay in the industry, while he refused to play along. Some of his biggest allegations include claims that the industry tries to destroy outspoken black entertainers. Many celebrities are forced to compromise their morals to maintain fame. He has been blackballed for refusing to conform. While some dismiss these claims as conspiracy theories, others believe there is truth to what Katt is saying. Regardless, his willingness to speak his mind, no matter the consequences, is part of what makes him so respected by his fans. Katt Williams has never been one to hold back, and that's why people love him or fear him. The comedy legacy: why Katt Williams is one of the greatest. Katt Williams isn't just another comedian, he's a cultural icon. His unique style, fearless approach, and ability to turn real-life struggles into brilliant comedy make him stand out in a league of his own. What sets him apart? First, his ability to mix humor with social commentary is unmatched. He doesn't just tell jokes, he educates, enlightens, and inspires. Whether he's talking about racism, politics, or street life, his comedy has depth. Like Richard Pryor and Dave Chappelle, Katt uses comedy as a tool to expose harsh truths about society. Secondly, his energy is one of a kind. From his over-the-top facial expressions to his fast-paced delivery, Katt has a stage presence that's impossible to ignore. His animated performances make every joke hit harder. Third, his loyalty to his craft and fans is undeniable. Despite Hollywood trying to silence him, despite the media portraying him as unstable, and despite all his personal challenges, Katt has never sold out. He remains authentic, raw, and unapologetic. Few comedians can say they have impacted culture the way Katt Williams has. He isn't just one of the best. He is a comedy legend whose influence will last for generations. What's next for Katt Williams? As of 2024, Katt Williams is showing no signs of slowing down. He continues to tour, perform stand-up, and release new projects that keep his name relevant in the entertainment world. His most recent stand-up specials have been met with rave reviews, and he remains one of the most in-demand comedians in the industry. Even after decades in the game, his comedy still feels fresh, sharp, and relevant. Beyond stand-up, Katt has hinted at more acting roles, with rumors of upcoming projects in both television and film. Given his Emmy-winning performance in Atlanta, many believe he could be on his way to even bigger Hollywood success, if he chooses to take it. However, one thing is certain: Katt Williams will always do things his way. He has proven time and time again that he won't be controlled by the industry, and his fans love him for it. His career has been a roller coaster of highs and lows, but through it all, he has remained a legend. Whether you love him or hate him, there's no denying that Katt Williams is one of the greatest comedians of all time, and as long as he has a microphone, he will continue to make people laugh, think, and question the world around them. Katt Williams' journey from homelessness to superstardom is one of the most inspiring stories in entertainment. Through struggles, controversies, and triumphs, he has cemented his status as one of the greatest comedians of all time. What do you think about Katt Williams' journey? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing content.